This call is now being recorded.
Okay, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good evening. I am Professor M.M. Mirza. Welcome you all on this 71st meeting, weekly progress meeting of RAAH. Today's agenda is very special. We will be starting with introduction and overview of RAAH initiatives and our practices. Quickly we are covering it, but today I can see many of the first year students have joined session. So I will take some more time to give the overview of RAAH initiatives. Then there will be overview of RAAH weekly progress meeting, 70th. Then the main agenda is to felicitate our beloved professors, Professor B.R. Jadhav, Professor Arun Thorat, and Professor Shailesh Shirguppikar for their Ph.Ds. And dear friends, the objective behind it, yes, definitely we should appreciate our family, RIT family members. Along with that, it is to motivate, inspire, or to guide other members who wish to pursue Ph.D. So there will be the sharing of the success story of all these honorable guests. Then at the last there will be question answer and concluding remarks. Dear friends, as you know, RAAH is an independent organization of alumni of Rajaram Bapu Institute of Technology. It is established in 2020 to create an active network among alumni, students, and the institute. RAAH activities support the RIT strategic goals and to strengthen the ties between alumni, student, institute, and the community. So today's part, it is also in line with that. And for this, strengthening the tie between all the stakeholders, our vision is to build a globally active alumni network to run sustainable and high impact programs in a collaborative environment between the alumni, students, and institute. In this regard, yes, we had divided the mission in alumni to institution. It will be in curriculum formation, organizing the guest lectures in RIT from industry experts to seek the best practices from the global universities, because most of our alumni are working abroad. Our major focus or the main intention of formation of this, it was to support the students, and for the students there will be the mentoring of these RIT students right from first year. It may be in technology as well as in soft skills, to provide innovative projects, internships, work study opportunities to RIT students, to guide students for job readiness and higher studies, including OR studies, to provide job and business opportunities to RIT students, and for alumni also, to provide business opportunities to RIT alumni, to support entrepreneurship from RIT alumni, to give business support through alumni expertise areas. And for that purpose, we had formed the different communities. The first and important, it is the RAAH Business Network Forum, where we are trying to bring together all the alumni who are handling their own business, who are having their own businesses. And friends, our alumni are working in different areas in very good way you can say. Next is the Business Innovation Forum. Dear friends, the collaboration of all the stakeholders, it is here in which we are uh, promoting the innovations. And here we have started with the electric bicycle as first project, but to uh, enhance or improve the innovation and business in all the students as well as alumni, it is the objective of this. Then there is a RAAH overseas community. This community includes all most of the members who are working in big companies from overseas, and they will be mentoring, guiding, organizing the workshops for or guiding the students for overseas studies. As you know, we are available on all the different social media platforms, and it is due to this RAAH media team. Then, for all, along with all those things, yes, definitely everybody needs this some entertainment. So, similar to the cultural activities in RIT, we have also the RAAH Cultural Forum through which we are organizing different programs, and RAAH Training, Mentoring and Communication Forum. So many of our alumni are helping our students, and all these forums are governed by this RAAH task force. Few highlights here you can see we have conducted 70 weekly programs meetings like this. We are meeting every Saturday and sharp today also you have seen sharp 9:30 we are starting, and we are trying to complete it up to 10:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And if time extends, we are taking the permission of the audience and we are continuing. Then we have conducted few webinars, and for all these all different programs we have organized some workshops we have organized, and for that it is not limited to the 70 weekly meeting. For 70 weekly meetings, we are meeting first for preparations. So those are the preparatory meetings. After this meeting, again we are meeting for taking the review of today's session. And sometimes if required, we are meeting on other dates also. And now our Alumni Advisory Hub, RAAH, now it is a Section 8 company. It is a charitable public limited company. And this is the certificate of incorporation received from the government of India. Dear friends, this is one important part here. So we are in early stage of development of all these activities in this Section 8 company. So first important task was to incorporate it. Now just we had formed this selected just at the beginning very few directors we have chosen. Myself, Manzoor Mirza, Abasaheb Kale and Ramesh Jadhav, three directors are there only. Now the next stage it is to form the executive committee in which it is essential that that person should be the member of RAAH. So very soon we are going to open the membership for the people, and then through those members we have to elect this executive committee, and major work will be done by this executive committee. And for that purpose, it is essential to know the different types of memberships. First, it is a founder member. This stage it is already done because whichever the subscribers and all members were there, those are the founder members. Now we are opening the membership for associate members, officials and other indirectly connected with or who may have rendered distinguished services to the interest represented by the company. Okay, those may be appointed as the associate members. And third, it is the ordinary members. All members except the founder member and associate members will be the ordinary members. When we will conduct the elections and all these things, or when you were to take the directors, chairman, or this executive committee members, those we will be taking from the associate members. They will be having the voting rights. Now, when you will think about the membership benefits, so we have listed some of them, and actually, if you see, all those are mentioned in your this missions. So benefits will be for the students first, training workshops and mentoring sessions. Okay, it may include the personality development, mentoring session, technology webinars. Okay, then mock interviews. So industrial experts will conduct these mock interviews. Guidance for the industry selection process means for all whole selection process, our alumni will be guiding you. Industrial visits. So different company visits will be planned as per the segments. Then very important point, it is the industrial projects. Here we'll try to bring some projects for the students from the industries. Internship support will be given. We will be helping you in placement to the present students, fresh students as well as alumni. New startups support and guidance. New startup will get support from existing entrepreneurs, as you seen in the business forum, to execute their business successfully. And here the support will be technical, financial, and in execution. Overseas and higher studies, guidance for students in selection process of overseas higher studies. What are the benefits for the alumni? These are few we have listed, but so many are there. Those will be added. So the placement support, industrial networking session will be organized, and for businessmen, number of companies will be available on RAAH platform for supplier selection. Will be there for guidance in the startups, connect with industry experts who are associated with RAAH. Okay, so this was about the RAAH. Sorry for the regular members, this may be the some of the points may be the repetition. Sorry, it is for the newly entered students of RIT. Now it's a time to congratulate our beloved professors for completing their PhDs. So we have made it the tradition that we are appreciating, acknowledging our family, RIT family members on their success. So today, give the big hand to our beloved professor, my teacher, Professor B.R. Jadhav. Now he is Dr. B.R. Jadhav, sir. He taught me in second year, third year, and all the students know him very well. So, RAAH team congratulating Professor B.R. Jadhav sir for completion of his PhD. His thesis title was Investigations of Process Parameters in Powder Mixed Electro Discharge Machining of Aluminum Silicon Alloy using Brass Electrode. Dr. M.S. Soni was his guide, and he completed his PhD from Vishweshwara Technological University, Belgaum. So, congratulations, Professor Jadhav sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Mirza sir and RAAH team. Thank you very much.
The next member, he is from Electrical Engineering Department, Professor Arun Thorat. His thesis title is Application of Modified Artificial Bee Colony Algorithm for Optimization of Fuel Cost and Reactive Power of Power Systems, incorporating non-conventional energy sources. His guide was Dr. Irana Korachagan, Professor and Head, TC Gadag, and Dr. A.M. Mulla, Principal of Dr. RAAH College, Karad. And he also completed his PhD from Vishweshwara Technological University, Belgaum. Congratulations, Thorat sir. Now, I would like to congratulate Professor Dr. Shailesh Shirguppikar sir, for completion of his PhD in mechanical engineering. His thesis title is an experimental investigation on electro discharge machine using different coated tool electrode. And very much important thing it is, the outcome of this PhD is he filed one patent and published 3 Scopus Index and 1 SCI and 4 reputed proceedings based on his research work. So congratulations, Shailesh sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now, I would like to request Professor B.R. Jadhav sir to share his experiences during the PhD. Dear sir, actually the intention here it is, yes, definitely to acknowledge or appreciate you. This is one, but these new students or faculty members, they should know how and to complete this PhD, how much efforts are required, how much dedication and sacrifice is required for that. So please, sir, share your experiences about your thesis as well as the PhD. Jadhav sir, please.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, Mirza sir and RAAH team. I have given the opportunity to say something regarding my PhD thesis topic. So already the title of my PhD thesis is Investigation Process Parameters in Powder Mix Electro Discharge Machining of Aluminum Silicon Alloy using Brass Electrode. So I have selected the material here, aluminum silicon alloy. It's a high strength material, lightweight, high strength, and higher hardness material. So when we go for machining process of such aluminum silicon alloy with our conventional machining technique like turning, milling, planing, shaping, it's very lengthy process. Or in minimum time, the cutting tool get failed. Also, you will not get the proper level of performance characteristics or say surface integrity of your final product. So I have selected here the material aluminum silicon alloy useful for most important engineering applications like aerospace application, defense application, automobile application, and that's why I have at the beginning of practice done the research survey and come to conclusion that to work upon the aluminum silicon alloy. It's an important material and useful for various engineering applications. So as per knowledge and as per my literature survey, no much more work has been reported on the particular material, aluminum silicon alloy, and that's why I have used or select the material aluminum silicon alloy. Get machined on electro discharge machining process using the powder concentration of copper. So just I am giving brief regarding the PhD work. In my PhD experimental setup or work, electrical discharge machining is done on aluminum silicon alloy. In this particular study, I have selected the brass as a tool electrode with 25 mm in diameter, copper powder having 40 micron concentration particles get utilized or was mixed into a dielectric medium. Also, I have prepared the plate of aluminum silicon alloy with particular combination. So when we observe the equilibrium phase diagram of aluminum silicon alloy, you will get the proper level of or particular level of properties for hypoeutectic aluminum silicon alloy. So just I have made the particular concentration up to 10.5% of silicon inside the aluminium, and prepare, and again suitable additives get added inside that molten metal and prepare the plate as a hypoeutectic aluminum silicon alloy. The dimension of that particular plate, say 100 into 100 into 10 mm, and just work upon the same, get it machined on electro discharge machining process. So design of experiment done by Taguchi method at the beginning of practice as a pilot experimentation. At that time, I have used L9 orthogonal array, and then I want to go to very close to optimal combination of input parameter. So for that purpose, again I have worked in depth with response surface methodology with L31 orthogonal array. So here in my PhD thesis or work, the input parameters are voltage, pulse on time, peak current, and copper powder concentration. The response parameters are material removal rate, tool wear rate, micro hardness, surface roughness, white layer thickness. So here again, the effect of each input parameter like voltage, pulse on time, peak current, powder concentration on response parameters like material removal rate, tool wear rate, micro hardness, surface roughness, and white layer thickness. I have shown it by main plot graph for Taguchi method as well as response surface methodology. Also, the contribution of each input parameter by means of percentage is given with ANOVA for both the cases like Taguchi and RSM method. So response table of material removal rate, tool wear rate, micro hardness, surface roughness, and white layer thickness are just given, or say information of the same in the thoroughly get added in the thesis. Also optimization is done by Gray relational analysis with the help of rank order, optimize input and optimize input parameter are calculated. So especially in case of a Taguchi method, I have used three levels for voltage, current, and pulse on time, and make the fixed concentration of powder, copper powder, having 40 microns in dimension, and also fix the machining time 20 minutes and powder concentration say 20 gram for Taguchi method, and work upon 9 experiments with 3 levels considering the input parameter like a peak current, voltage, and pulse on time, and determine the optimal combination for this input and getting the best level of performance characteristics of output parameter or say machining parameter. And in case of a response surface methodology, I have used the 5 levels in comparison with initial one. Here enrich the levels, say 5 levels for input parameter, current, voltage, pulse on time, and powder concentration, and determine the optimal combination of result using both methods. So in case of a say Taguchi method, when I have done performance say experimentation, 9 experimentation, drawn the graphs, also use the rank order using the GRA technique, and getting the best optimal combination as a 15 ampere current, 100 microsecond pulse on time, and 20 voltage as a gap voltage with 20 gram powder concentration. I have got the best result for material removal rate, surface roughness, micro hardness, then white layer thickness, surface finish, all these characteristics, performance characteristics, or say machining properties or surface integrity get improved. And with the response surface methodology, when I have optimized the result or optimization I have done using the gray relational analysis and the optimized input parameters, I have got the optimal combination for current as a 25 ampere, voltage as a 40 volts, pulse on time 50 microsecond, and powder concentration 0. So with this particular optimized combination, I have got the best performance characteristics for the responses or say output parameter, getting the good surface finish, then higher material remove rate, less tool wear rate, maintain the micro hardness, and I have got the very small white layer thickness with this particular combination. And finally, the performance of electro discharge machining get improved with this particular optimal combination of result. So this particular process coming under the cadre of a multi-objective optimization technique. I have done both the methods like Taguchi and response surface methodology, and go to very close to the optimal combination of result for the input parameter and getting the final best performance machining characteristics. So thank you. So this is the brief regarding my thesis. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now, the next is Professor Arun Thorat, but I think he's not there. He communicated me that he's having some internet issues because he's out of station. Thorat sir, are you there? Okay, I think he's not there. So now we'll go to the next. Shailesh sir. Shailesh sir.
Hello. Hi, yes, sir. Sir, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. Thank you. Respected dignitaries, below faculties, and dear students, it is my immense pleasure that you have invited us and provide this platform to share our research work. So I have successfully defended my Viva Voce on 21st of October, and my title was Experimental Investigation on Electro Discharge Machine Using Different Coated Tool Electrodes. So specifically, my research work on micro and macro EDM processes. So first and prime objective was I have to drill aerospace material, that is Ti6Al4V, that is grade 5, with a diameter of 500 micron. So if you consider human hair is near about 100 microns. So first challenge is I have to drill a hole with this extreme accuracy, and after that I have to achieve this along with different coated tools. Means we can say that this is a project where we have to develop a novel tool for micro drilling processes as well as for macro drilling processes. So to achieve that, we have faced few challenges to get first of all micro machining setup. We have performed experiments in Walson College of Engineering. After that, we have conducted a few experiments in IIT Bombay. And finally, I have completed my all experiments in VJTI Mumbai. So first struggle was to get a micro machine setup. But I'm happy to share that macro machine is of course it is available in our institute, and me and Dr. S.K. Patil sir, Dean Academics, Head Department of Mechanical Engineering, we are trying to get some fund for micro machining center, which will ease the work. Whatever the difficulties or challenges that I have faced in last 5 years. So if we'll get that facility under any research grant, definitely we are looking for that, and we are continuously applying for that. After that, I would like to highlight on my research work. I have used different tools as a coating, like copper, nickel. These are the regular materials for microidium, as well as the hard and conductive materials like titanium nitride, alcrona, and carbon nanotube. And for that also, because see, the thickness is extremely less, that is 0.5 thickness that I have to maintain. For that purpose, we have take I mean, of course, help from the different professionals to get that facility of PVD and CVD coating, and of course they make our my work quite simple. As an outcome of the research work, I have filed one patent on different thin film coating tool electrodes, and published three papers in Scopus index journals, and one in SC index journal. Also, I have presented my research work in conferences, and then it is forwarded as proceedings. Out of that, I would like to highlight one is from ASME in June 2020 in USA. Though it was a pandemic, so I have presented online mode. But I can say that, so these are the research papers, or I can say that value added to the our Google Scholar account. So along with this, I also appeal all the students. I guess that there are so many students who are joined the meeting. I appeal all the students, the student who are interested to pursue work in microidium or macroidium. See, we have received, means me and Dr. S.K. Patil sir, we have received 1,55,000 research funding from Shivaji University, and we would be happy if you choose this topic for your projects of final year or third year projects, so that we can guide you and we can utilize this fund. And also, definitely, we are looking for good paper publications as an outcome of that. After that, I extend my sincere thanks to the management of the RIT. After then, Honorable Director Madam Sushma Kulkarni, beloved head of the department, and the Dean Academics, Dr. S.K. Patil sir, for continuous help throughout the journey, the help through the seed fundings, the help through the providing the facilities which is available in the college, and also the help for the ODs and all those things. I mean, I cannot cover here, but of course, definitely they all are helped me a lot to achieve this achievement. I can say that. Also, I would like to thanks the faculties of our department. I like to highlight few names like Prashant Jadhav sir, Wagmare sir, of course SR Patil sir, Dr. S.K. Patil, who is co-PI in our fundings. So and many professors who help me directly or indirectly in my experimentation work or in optimization techniques, or helped in writing thesis or writing papers. Of course, it is I can say that cumulative efforts that they have helped me a lot, so that today I can present my work in front of you. And finally, I would be happy to Mirza sir. I mean, I would like to be big thanks to Professor Mirza sir and all the active members of RAAH team for running this community from this long time. And I used to attend the many meetings. I can see that the alumni from throughout the world, they are helping us in every aspect. So thanks to each and everyone. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Now the forum is open for the question answers. So I will request all the attendees, they can raise their hands or they can mute and ask the question.
Sir, before going forward, if the MTech students are there or first year students are there, I would like to highlight few PhD opportunities if you permit.
Yeah, yeah. Please go ahead, sir.
Yes, thank you, sir. See, first of all, I would like to say that I am also shouldering the responsibility of global education and exposure cell, where we are actually guiding and counseling our students for higher education for MS as well as PhDs. So for the first year student, I would like to say that from second year itself, we have on campus GRE, TOEFL, and ILS programs where you can start doing that course, and in the third year itself, you can attempt your GRE and TOEFL or ILS, of course, depending in which country you are interested. And also the MTech students who are willing to pursue the PhD program. uh, I'm happy to share that every year one or two students from RIT, they are pursuing fully funded PhD in top-notch universities like NTHU, like NTUST, the universities from Taiwan, Singapore, or South Korea. Okay, and very few students doing their PhDs in Germany and US. But if you work on your profile, definitely we are there to guide you throughout to achieve that journey. But those are interested, definitely they can contact me. Definitely I would be happy to share you that how to do that, how to prepare your profile, how to contact professors, okay, how to shortlist the universities, and basic counseling that we can do. Definitely I can help you in that.
Thank
Hello,
you, sir.
this is over to you. Yes.
Yes. Now the audience can ask the questions. Vyas, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I'd actually like to take this opportunity for thanking all the professors who've come over here. That's Dr. Jadhav sir, Dr. Thorat sir, and Dr. Shirguppikar. Congratulations on your PhD. I think this is a very inspiring story that you people have given the students so that they can understand and get a good feel of what is the level of difficulty that goes through and the level of dedication that our professors have shown over here to achieve their PhDs. And thank you so much for giving this information about how some PhDs can be done at an international level as well. It only opens more and more avenues for us and for the students to pursue new fields, look at different options. So this is really wonderful. I would thank you so much for coming forward and telling us about this. Very appreciative of this. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, yes, thank you.
MTech students, if you are there, you can ask the questions. Shailesh sir, will you tell
Yes.
the audience the selection procedure in VTU for PhD?
Sir, actually the process is first they have entrance test. Once we clear the entrance test, then they have interview. That we can say that a short synopsis presentation, which is in the university. But make sure that guide should be ready. Once we clear the both, means the entrance as well as the interview, then admission process will start. Once it is start, then they will ask for the coursework. For technical education, we have to attempt 4 papers. Then for that there are 4 attempts. Once we clear that, then we will get the certificate of coursework completion. then we can actually start our research work. Then we have to every 6 months there is a progress presentation under the guidance of your supervisor and the doctoral committee. Then we have after the result of coursework, after 1 year, we can have one presentation on our synopsis and initial project work, and after that we can submit the thesis within 2 years. Means again, this is the policy of, but even we understand that, we know that it is not possible. So it may take near about 3 or more than 3 years to complete that research work. And after that, the rest of the process is what we can say, open defense one, along with the all department faculties, open defense two. So likewise, there are the different stages to achieve that.
Sir, how do you select a topic? How do you select a specific topic? What is the criteria, or how do you go about that? If you can give some guidance on that.
Okay. See, for topic selection, first of all, we have to be identified the literature review. Means suppose if you are working on one of the topic, once we start discussing that in our mind, we are very sure that for the first time I am doing this. Okay, but once we Google the things, once we start reading the paper, then we come to conclusion that this is already done in 2010. It is already done in 2005. Okay, so there is no novelty in this. Okay, so we have to keep trying, and we have to again Google Scholar. It is very helpful to see our mindset, because whatever we are thinking, the papers are already there, the patents are already there. So it is challenging task. But once we closely observe the topic, once we closely read the paper, after a certain point, we came to know that there is some gap in the literature, and that would be a research topic for me. Okay, likewise we can move ahead. So as far as my case is concerned, I have submitted 6 synopsis to my guide. He rejected rest of 5 and finalized one of the topic, which is my thesis.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yogesh has one question. Yogesh, please go ahead.
Hey, thanks, Manzoor. First of all, congratulations to Dr. B.R. Jadhav, sir, Dr. Thorat, sir, and Dr. Shirguppikar, sir. I think it is great, great achievement not only for you personally, but also for RIT, in terms of having professors who have earned their doctorate. So, congratulations first. And I had just an extension of question which we asked us, right, specifically about how to choose a subject. I was also interested to hear from you as well as Jadhav, sir. What made you choose this specific topic, the ones you chose for your own PhDs?
Jadhav, sir? Okay. So first, I would like to answer this from my point of view. Initially, I have worked on normal EDM process, electro discharge machining process, in which I used oxygen as a dielectric medium. But I observed that still there is a scope of the improvement, because once I machine the workpiece, I have see a kind of burr on the surface. So I say that, or in my mind, when I applied for the PhD, definitely I would like to work on this. So after that, my master's, once I start compiling my synopsis, then I have thought about powder mixed EDM. Then I thought about some oxygen or compressed air, the combination of these two, and few other ideas. But I came to know that still this is the work which is already carried out by different professors in different universities. So where I can work or how I can find the research gap. Then I came to know that thin film coating is a technology where a very less researcher has worked on it, and I may continue this, or it may be helpful for the development of new tool material. Then I started my journey of research, where I have seen the copper coatings, where I have seen the nickel coatings, but nobody has gone for the hard and conductive coatings like titanium alchrome or titanium nitride, or the materials like carbon nanotubes. So then I thought that once I use this, definitely I'm going to enhance the properties as well as the machinability. So it will help. And once I carried out the experiments, I have done the comparative analysis with coated and uncoated. I have gone through the different characterizations of scanning electron microscope. Then I have seen the clear cut difference between uncoated tools and coated tools. So now we can I can happily share that definitely coated tools are highly useful for EDM process, which is still in the company they are not using.
Okay. Yeah. And I think very well, I think explained. I have a follow-up questions based on your couple of last sentences.
Yes, sir.
And this is not only for you, but maybe also for Dr. Sachin Patil as well. So, you know, I'm just trying to understand how a lot of these subjects have industrial applications, right? You are doing PhDs. So how is the, industry funding works in Indian universities, especially something like RIT, which is at a rural place, right? So what are the opportunities there for industrial funding, not only for PhD, but also postdoc research in the college? And the second part of that is, again, to Dr. Sachin Patil as Dean Academics, how we can use these subjects which the doctorates have been earned for students, like in terms of offering electives or doing some postdoc research along with MTech students on the college campus. So these are some things I think we can think about. Look, so if you have any thoughts on that one too, that would be great. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, Dr. Sachin.
Yeah. Sir, as per your suggestion, or already we have taken care of that, because as mentioned by Professor Shailesh and all, regarding the different topics. So open elective, we have included open electives from the first year itself, as well as for in third and final year. And through open elective is different topic, as well as through program elective, because in core subjects, in routine we have included core subject, but in program elective as well as open elective, these type of different subject, those which lead to be the different topics for their MTech or PhD, or even for the postdoc. So these type of subjects we have included in program and open elective in our autonomous structure.
Yeah, that is really good to know. Thanks, Sachin.
Yeah.
Amit had one question. Amit.
Mirza sir, rather a question and a comment actually first. So I just wanted to first say congratulations, and I want to take you back to my journey in 2001-2 when I was applying for universities abroad for my masters. And one of the university's requirement was to get a recommendation letter from 2 PhD professors. And I had a tough time finding 2 professors with PhD within RIT at that time that actually had taught me as some courses, right? So that's an amazing step forward for all the professors. And my humble request to the professors to kind of provide that kind of recommendations and help your students to get into the best universities. Universities here really value the PhD professor's recommendation than any other recommendations. So that's...
Amit sir, I just want to tell you or inform you, at present there are 11 PhD doctorate faculty in the department, and
that's amazing.
More than 22 faculties they have already registered and might be in within next 1 year. 50% of that faculty, those faculty will complete their PhDs.
That is amazing, and really kudos to you guys. As congratulations and kudos both for promoting that and helping professors to get there. That will help not only just professors and credibility of university, but for students as well to get into the best universities. That really lacked in past, at least when I was trying to get those recommendations. And my second question, rather for everybody, and this is rather a naive question for lack of my understanding of what does it take to do PhD. If anybody could help us understand that, hey, look, what does that journey look like? How long does it take you? How difficult or easy, or not just funding point of view, just look, you have life, your kids, plus your job, plus you have to do PhD. Must be very difficult. So just wanted to hear and learn from some of those success stories and struggle stories that got you here. If you could just elaborate, both Shailesh sir and B.R. Jadhav sir, would be great.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your best wishes. Sir, there are two things. First is the financial thing that I'm proud to say that we have different funding agencies in the institute as well as government grants where our research work is supported. I have received 2 seed fundings under the guidance of Dr. S.K. Patil sir, and we have received funding from Shivaji University. So financial part was completely given by, supported. Other things, first of all, we want continuous motivation. But if we have good objectives, and if we have good the guidance, proper guidance, definitely we can sustain with the motivation. And of course, if we are doing, then of course our family members, the kids, wife, of course the mother, they all are quite supportive. And of course the pandemic helped us a lot to write the thesis, because in my case, 3 to 4 months I was alone in the room, and the kids and my missus, they are not with me once when we were when I was writing a thesis. So that much they supported me to pursue, of course, the objective of thesis. And of course there is helping hand, who is the supervisor, Dr. M.S. Patil sir. I'm grateful to him. So all those things comes together to see this day.
Thank you, Shailesh. That's kind of where I was going with all the struggles that come with it, sacrifices that you have done. That actually makes it more special.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Any other question? Sawan sir,
Yeah.
would you like to say something?
Yeah. First thing, congratulations to B.R. Jadhav sir and the Shailesh sir. They have worked hard for completing their PhD. Congratulations already had none. Now, regarding this Amit's discussion, normally by seeing the work that we had done during the PhD, so the PhD becomes it requires the patience, hard work, and devotion. So in these 3 words, it comes what is required for completion of this. And whatever the Shailesh said, so if we do it as per the requirement, if we decide the goal and if we go towards the goal, it is possible for us to complete within the stipulated time. It is there. Regarding the recommendation letters, as the Dr. S.K. Patil sir said, so the number of PhD faculty professors are there now, so there is no problem for the students to get the recommendation letters. And we are getting the feedback from those who are already joined regarding the this recommendations, and that helps the current students, those who are going for the PhD or pursuing PhD. Really, it is good thing. And whatever the discussion is there, it is the need of the current students, those who are interested to go for the PhD. Thank you.
Mirza sir, may I add?
Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. Yes, of course, as mentioned by Dr. Shailesh and Dr. Sawant sir, PhD is special one. Hard work is required, no doubt. But it's not a very tough task, because those who are not completed and looking to your expertise, especially those guys in industries, looking to your expertise, I personally feel that it's not a tough task, only hard work. And if you systematic in your work, then there will not be big issue. That's my personal opinion. It's not at all big task. Yes, time is required. Time required more than 2 years required to complete it, but it's fine. We'll manage with our routine task. So with your job also easily you can manage your PhD. That's my personal opinion.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Any other question?
Mirza sir, if there is no question, do you want me to conclude it?
I think
Yes,
Vyas
Amit.
and Swapnil has raised hand. So
Yes. Sir, I want to first of all congratulations to all of you, sir. Okay. My question is that what are the opportunities for the PhD holder in the industry? Hello, sir. Is it audible? Hello.
Yes, Swapnil, you
Yes,
are
sir.
audible.
Yes, sir. So my question is that what are the opportunities for of the PhD holder in the industries?
So, Swapnil, I
Hello.
will talk for the overseas point of view. So, in the overseas, mainly PhD is looked at either as academics or looked at as more research and development type roles. People do
Okay.
hire them very specifically, as Jadhav sir and Shailesh sir were telling, right? If that's the case, the
Okay.
industry that's very much focused using those processes, and if they're doing more research and development in that, that's where typically those roles are hired. Being said that, PhD is looked at more like academics focused degree than industry focused degree,
Yes, sir.
minus the
Yes, sir.
pharmaceutical and bio companies. They go for a lot of
Yes,
PhD.
sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, even
Yeah. I want to add that actually, it was a trend that after PhD only academic and the research is there. But nowadays, what happens? The industry officers or industry people, they are taking the interest in going for the PhD because some of the industries like Kirloskar, etc., they are asking the their managers or the people to go for the PhD, and they are completing it. They are coming for the PhD in the academies, in the universities. Really, that industry problem they take, and that helps them to improve their research activity. Because previously, what happens, companies are not thinking regarding the R&D department or the centralized R&D department for this. But now they are thinking of the R&D department, and for that purpose, they are making the or allowing the faculty managers or the to go for the PhD.
Thank you, sir. So just 2 minutes are remaining. Ramesh, do you want to ask?
Mirza sir.
Yes, Jadhav sir, please
Mirza
go.
sir. In my speech, thanks part get remaining. So I have completed my PhD due to full support from RIT management, RIT director, Dr. S.S. Kulkarni madam. Also, I have received full support from Dr. Sachin Patil sir, Dean Academic and HOD Mechanical Engineering Department. Also, I have got the support. Our central role have been done by Shailesh sir as well as Chandan Wagmare sir. Also, I have continuously got motivated from Prashant Jadhav sir, SM Sawant sir, and special thanks to Dr. S.K. Patil sir. So thank you all the RAAH officials, Abba Sahib Kale sir, Amit Jadhav sir, and all the members of RAAH, and special thanks to again Mirza sir, providing the opportunity to say something regarding the PhD work. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Ramesh, do you want to say something? In continuation to Sawant sir's statement, yes, industry started increasing with adding the department of central R&D, and because of the current market trend, I believe the PhDs also will be of the importance in industry as well. As said by Amit, yes, so far it was only academic or R&D based, usable PhD certifications were there. But yes, nowadays the trend has been changed. A new norm calls for, you can say, a good quality engineers, or you can say good quality professionals, wherein they are preferring with the PhD holders and all in their perspective subject. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh. Now it's 10:30. I would like to request Amit Patil to conclude the session.
Thank you, Mirza sir. Again, first of all, congratulations to all Jadhav sir, Thorat sir, and Shailesh sir as well for getting their congratulations, securing their PhD. So again, it's amazing task that what you have done. Hats off to RIT. Sachin Patil sir has said that those many PhDs are out there in the school itself. That really helps us as international students as well as working professionals to talk about what credibility we have when we go out and talk about RAAH with some of our industries there. So thank you very much for that. With all the congratulations and everything else, I just wanted to conclude today's program. And again, hats off to RIT for providing all the mechanism for all these professors to getting their PhDs. It's just amazing work. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, good night.
Thank
Good
you,
night,
Amit.
all.
And
Thanks.
thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Good night. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.